Yes, sir. Kevin, sir, good evening. Good evening, sir. Mute இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Sir, good evening. இப்போ பழைய லிங்க் வந்து வர்க் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது.
அப்படியா?
ஆமா, இந்த லிங்கை நீங்க இன்னொரு தடவை வாட்ஸ்அப்ல எல்லாருக்கும் அனுப்பிச்சு விட முடியுமா சார்?
எவ்வளவு முடியாது, குயிக்கா எவ்வளவு ஷார்ட்ல முடியாது.
இல்ல, நீங்க அட்லீஸ்ட் ஸ்பீக்கருக்காக அனுப்பிச்சு விடணும்ல.
ஸ்பீக்கர் அனுப்பிச்சிடணும். ஸ்பீக்கர் அனுப்பிச்சிடணும். ஸ்பீக்கர் புது லிங்க் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்களா இப்ப? ஆமா சார். அனுப்பிச்சு விட்டு. ஓகே சார், ஓகே சார். லேட்டஸ்ட் லிங்க் அனுப்பிச்சு விடுமா? இது அனுப்பிச்சு விடுமா? ஆமா. என்ன இதை செக் பண்ண முடியாதா? ஒரு தடவை போட்டு
என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? இல்ல, அது இல்லையே, என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் தெரியலையே. இவங்க எல்லாம் கேட்டா எல்லாம் கரெக்டா தான் இருக்குங்கிறாங்க. இப்ப நான் வந்து நானும் ட்ரை பண்ணேன். இல்ல, லாஸ்ட் மினிட்டா இருந்தாலும் லிங்க் தப்பா இருந்தா நம்ம ஒன்றும் பதிவு பண்ண முடியல.
நமக்கு செக்கிங் மெக்கானிசம் இருக்கணும். ஏதாவது ஒவ்வொரு வாட்டி போட்டுட்டு நம்ம ஒரு செக் பண்ணி.
சார், குட் ஈவினிங் சார். டூ 0077 தப்புன்னு வருதா சார்? சார், உங்க இமெயில் ஐடி சார், உங்க இமெயில் ஐடி சொல்லுங்க சார், நான் திரும்ப அனுப்புறேன். director@nitpy.ac.in சார். nitpy.ac.in நீங்க ஒரு செக் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே. தேங்க்யூ சார்.
சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் புதியவன் சார் வந்திருக்காரு போலுக்கு. உள்ள ஒரு நம்பர் இருக்கு. புதியவன் சார். Yes sir, good evening sir. Welcome sir, welcome sir. Pudiyavan sir, good evening.
Good evening sir. Thank you.
Welcome sir. Pudiyavan sir.
Yes, good evening sir.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks.
Good evening all.
Good evening sir.
Yes sir, good evening sir.
It's the audio and video. Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes sir, you are audible sir.
You are not audible.
Let me check sir. Sir, good evening. Can you hear us? We can hear you sir.
Dr. Kevin, நீங்க பேசுறது கேட்கல. நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதா?
சார் நான் சார் செல்வா சார் நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதா சார்? நீங்க பேசுறது எனக்கு கேக்குது சார். Sir, I am able to hear you.
Okay.
Selvaraj sir. Selvaraj sir. Sir, mute la இருக்கீங்க.
Yes sir, I'm mute. Yes sir, கேக்குது.
Sir, இப்ப sir director NIT has joined. அவங்க பேசுறது உங்களுக்கு கேக்குதா?
I cannot hear you people.
Sir, Sangaran sir, good evening sir. Selvaraj sir, how are you sir? Good evening sir. Good evening sir.
Good evening. Sorry, it's a mistake on my side.
It's a long time we are meeting. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sir, good evening sir. Bhaskar speaking.
Good evening sir. Good evening.
Hello sir. For others also, good evening.
Good evening sir.
Yeah. சார் எங்க காரைக்கால்ல இருக்கீங்களா? எங்க இருக்கீங்களா சார்?
காரைக்கால் தான்.
காரைக்கால்ல இருக்கீங்களா? ஓகே ஓகே.
இந்த சிரிப்பு அப்படியே இருக்கு, பரவாயில்ல. குட்.
என்ன சார்? அதுதானே சார் நேச்சுரல்.
Chairman sir, good evening. Balu sir, good evening.
Drink sir, good evening.
Good evening, Selvaraj. Good evening.
Yes sir, good evening sir. Good evening sir.
Good evening, Dr. Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening
Sir,
sir.
Sangaran sir, director, NIT, Puducherry.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. I am also from Nyan, sir.
Good evening sir.
Sir, he is our chairman sir, GM in charge at Delhi.
Good sir, good. Nice to hear.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you sir.
Sometime when I am in Trichy, I will try to meet you also, sir. Sure.
Yeah, okay sir.
কত ইউটিউব দেখবি তুই জানতে পারবি বাস সামথিং আমাদের সব পড়া and goal sheet is not good for your mental health বলতে চাইলে আমরা চেষ্টা করি ডিপ্রেশন হয়ে যাবে তোমার কোন ডিপ্রেশন
एक्सरसाइज करो एक्सरसाइज करो ना
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Very nice to see you, sir, after a very long time.
Yes. Very, very nice.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
Okay. Sir?
எல்லாம் வந்து ஒவ்வொருத்தவங்களும் வந்து மீட்டிங்ல அதுல உட்காந்து welcome to
Dr. Kevin, what time will start?
In 5 minutes, sir. Sir, in another 5 minutes we will start.
Okay.
The link.
Just announce.
There was a problem in the link. Some people are not able to connect. We'll wait for another 5 minutes. Sir.
Okay, no problem.
Selvaraj, sir. Selvaraj, sir.
Sunny, start.
Yes, sir. You can please proceed.
Yes, sir. Pudiyavan sir, shall we start, sir? Chairman sir, we will start, sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead. I am available. Good job.
Happy good evening to everyone. Today we are celebrating 55th Engineers Day function celebration from our Institute of Engineers Tiruchirappalli Local Center. Happy good evening to everyone. For the chief guest of today, Pudiyavan VT, our past director from ISRO Mahendragiri, is going to deliver the chief guest talk. I welcome our past chairman, present chairman, secretary, our committee members, and all the dignitaries who have joined today's program. We are today celebrating with our other professional bodies, the SKF of New Delhi, our Computer Institute of India, Trichy chapter, Indian Welding Society, Southern Zone, Indian Institute of Welding, Trichy branch, Indian Institute of Metals, Indian Institute of Industry Engineering, and Indian Institute of that is Society of Non-Districting, Kumari Ariel Peravai. All these members are joined together to celebrate this function. And to start with this, I just say that we celebrate the National Engineers Day. That is on 15th September. But the birth anniversary of the Mokchagundam, Visvesvaraya. He is the finest engineer in our country, in the country. He is what his quote is, he will start with the quote. Science is about knowing and engineering is about doing. This is what our great Visvesvaraya's quote. So with this quote, I call upon our engineer B. Balasubramanian sir, FIE, Chairman, Institute of Engineers Tiruchirappalli Local Center, also General Manager in charge at New Delhi BHL, to welcome the gathering, sir, and say about the note about our today's Engineers Day function, sir. Please, sir. Over to Dr. Engineer Balasubramanian, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Selvaraj. Very good evening to all our Institution of Engineers members, our office bearers, our senior members, and also my dear engineering friends. Very, very happy good evening to all of you. I am very happy to be among with you on this special day, that is 55th Engineers Day. Every year, September 15th is celebrated in our country from 1967 as Engineers Day. This is to commemorate the birthday of the legendary engineer, Sri Mokshagundam Vishwesvaraya. Everybody know about his contribution. Sri Vishwesvaraya was an eminent Indian engineer and a statesman who was born in a remote village of Karnataka. But today, the state Karnataka is a hub of all engineering activities. In fact, it is a hub of the software and all high-tech items. So it is also called as a high-tech state of the country. Due to the outstanding contribution of Dr. Vishwesvaraya to the society, Government of India has already conferred Bharat Ratna award, Bharat Ratna on this legend in the year 1955 itself. He was also called the precursor of economic planning in India. In fact, so to say, his learned discourses and economic planning activities are still being followed by Government of India in all the activities. In fact, he is known as the Sutra of Planning for India. See, for this Engineers Day, a theme of national importance is chosen every year by the Council of Institution and deliberated at various state and local centers to educate the engineering fraternity in general and the society in particular. This year, for the 55th year Engineers Day, this will be celebrated all over the country on the theme Smart Engineering for a Better World. Actually, this is the need of the hour, because whatever hard work we do, but the smart work we do matters and gets the recognition. This Smart Engineering for a Better World will be celebrated by all our Institution of Engineers in various state and local centers to take stock of various capability and capacity building initiatives undertaken in crucial sectors like road, rail, agriculture, water, infrastructure, healthcare and nutrition, etc. See, in fact, the development of a country and the growth of a nation depends on all these sectors, and a proper planning with the smart technologies will pave the way for a sustainable development and also help us to achieve the goals. The theme Smart Engineering for Better Future also encompasses issue of environmental sustainability. This will bring very good growth for the country and bring laurel for the nation. As Mr. Selvaraj was mentioning, science is basically about knowing, but engineering is basically about doing. So the progress of a nation depends on the engineering. Today, once any individual's satisfaction also lies on their inner engineering. That's why engineering word is now permeating in all walks of life, not only on a profession, but on personal level also. At its heart, engineering is about using science to find creative practical solutions. In fact, it is a very, very noble profession. Engineers are well known for their life-changing inventions. In fact, today we are talking about 4G, 5G, and in future about 6G, and in all walks of life. See, today we have sent a Hubble telescope to space, and we are also trying to rather find out life beyond our galaxy. All these things are basically possible, were possible only by the active contribution of engineers and engineering talents. With this all prelude, I wish all engineers very happy Engineers Day, and on this special day. Today, as a part of this, we have also made a program as a keynote address to be done by our chief guest, Engineer V.T. Pudiyavan, on the smart engineering for a better world. I hope definitely many points will be deliberated and we will be understanding, and that will pave way for for us as well as our younger fraternity to move forward in a much better way, and which will be very useful for the nation to adapt and scale new heights. Thank you very much, and I wish this session to be a very fruitful one for all concerned. Thank you.
Thank you, Balasubrahmanyam sir, Chairman, for nicely telling about the importance of today's Engineers Day and how we go about how our country and ourselves all navigate for making our country bright, big, superpower in the coming years. So the engineers' contribution is a big role what we have to play in future course of time. Thank you, sir, for a nice address about our Engineers Day. Thank you so much. Now I call upon Engineer SP Lachmanan, MIE, Joint Secretary, IEI Tiruchinnappally Local Center, to introduce the chief guest to the audience, to our participants, all engineers. Over to SP Lachmanan, sir.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. Very much audible. Go ahead.
Good evening, all. It is my great pleasure to introduce Engineer VT Pudiyavan, former Deputy Project Director, L100 Assembly, ISRO Propulsion Complex, Mahendragiri, as our chief guest for today's 55th Engineers Day celebration. He has joined ISRO in 1982 as Technical Assistant in the Metrology Department at Bangalore. He has completed his AME in Mechanical Engineering and post-graduation in Quality Management from BITS Bilani. Subsequently, he took up the quality control of control system and components at Liquid Propulsion System Center, Trivandrum. Then later from 1988 onwards, he took up the quality control and certification activities related to liquid rocket engines, mainly the Vikas engine and stages for PSLV and GSLV. From 2001, he was a division head and Deputy Project Director for the assembly and integration of L100 stage of GSLV Mark III flight at ISRO Propulsion Complex, Mahendragiri. He was honored with the Excellence Award from ISRO. Now I request our chief guest to deliver his keynote address on the theme, Smart Engineering for a Better World. Thank you all.
Thank you, Engineer SP Lachmanan, for a nice introduction of today's speaker. Now over to our chief guest, Engineer VT Pudiyavan sir, former Deputy Director L100 Assembly, IPRC, ISRO Mahendragiri, for his delivery, sir. Over to Engineer VT Pudiyavan, our chief guest. Pudiyavan sir. Pudiyavan sir. Is there?
I think he is not connected now. He was there.
He was there. Previously, it was there.
Yeah, he was there. But maybe in some other name he would have got connected.
No, it was his name only. It was his name only. I saw it. I'll just call him.
Yeah, please.
Sir, you are inside, sir. You are actually. Network problem. Okay.
Selvaraj, Pudiyavan sir line la irukkaru. You can invite him for to deliver the lecture.
So he is having some network issue. Just to talk to him.
Now he joined again.
Yeah. He will join shortly. He is having some network issue. Our chief guest has got some network issue. Yeah. Sir has come. Sir,
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem, sir. Now we got introduced, sir. You can start your presentation, sir. Your rights are given to you.
Okay.
Present your
slides,
please, sir.
Issue with my network connection, so I
Okay,
just
no problem, sir. No
changed it.
Okay.
First of all, really, I'm thankful to the organizers who has invited me to give a small lecture on smart engineering for the growing world. Actually, first of all, I say there are a lot of senior executives are there. I really I greet you on the special occasion on Engineers Day celebration. Really, I am also proud to be one of the Institution of Engineers member. I have completed my AMA through after a lot of struggle. I completed my AMA and I'm able to subsequently go for MTech program. So engineers are the pillars of the world, we can say. So without engineers, there is no modern world. Actually, when talking about our general engineering, we can say with respect to our textbooks, we have learned a lot through design books or analysis books and whatever studied. That is one thing. But the technology trend is changing like anything. Today, one master will be there for the mobile application, mobile phone like Nokia, you can say. But now they are not, once they were leading the world, but now they are nowhere. So every 6 months, the technology goes in a rapid rate. So not only in general engineering, everywhere, even for in the field of aerospace or in the field of medical, agriculture, anywhere, we can say increasing smartness in engineering. So we have to change according to the situation. Here, the topic given is a very odd topic, even though it is a ocean. I'm just giving only some drop of water to say we are in a modern world and what are the technologies available now for us. But most of you might have been learned or heard about all these things. I'm just summarizing some of the things which is I could able to do in a small time. So with respect to the smart engineering, now recently I have visited Dubai for the Expo, International Expo 2020. I was there during the February end. So I could able to see a modern world, an example of a modern world in that Expo hall. For example, nearly 500 acres of land, they remodeled, that is a desert land, they remodeled to a super smart city. You can have all the facilities in that desert area, which no one can expect whether such things are possible in a desert. For example, even they have given a connectivity for all the metro stations, bus stopping, all the roads are very, very, very beautiful. Roads are laid and metro stations are there. You never thought that some 3 years before it would have been a desert, but they have changed with the modern smart engineering techniques they did. I can say one or two few things I have seen, and that will be definitely helpful for all of us. So they have they made as non-renewable energy source they have selected. You can see everywhere the solar powered industries are there. So they have taken power from the solar and distributed to the total city. And also for so many robot systems were installed, are used there. So for example, there is robots were moving as representing the police force. So they will be announcing, I'm the police. You, whatever you have any problem, you please log on to me and give a complaint. So that sort of robotic was used here and there. Even to serve the food to the expo halls, the robots are being used. So on the road, you can see so many robots are moving here and there to supply the needs of people, which the human cannot do such a huge activity in a very big area. So this is with a few examples. And even also in the desert, they have collected with the help of solar power. They extracted water from the desert, and that water they are giving to the nearby plants. So really, it was a different experience. So many people might have you might have also gone there. I hope. So in this occasion, I really thanking the organizer, Mr. Engineer Silveraj sir, and the senior colleagues, respected seniors. In the smart engineering, there are different ways of smart engineering in the world. The number one, I want to say, the artificial intelligence and machine learning is one of the eminent area which now, without the AI and the artificial intelligence, our world cannot move. To that situation, that artificial intelligence was used. And also, second thing is the Internet of Things, IoT. Third one is smart energy. So I can say alternate energy. Then smart materials. So many materials were being found out, and that were used for sensors and other applications. I will come to that later. And also, the space exploration also has taken new shape, and a lot of these techniques are being used. Smart techniques are being used in space exploration also. And when coming to the civil engineering area also, so alternative methods in civil and architecture, and so many other things are. I'm just going to tell a few things about these 6 items. Then we can go for the next program. So first one is, because of these 6 smart engineering techniques, we can see we can get smart energy, smart cities, smart living, smart health, smart industries, smart animal tracking, smart agriculture, smart homes, smart transport, etc., etc. So these are some of the areas we are using these smart engineering techniques. First of all, I will tell something about the artificial intelligence program. So AI is leading the world. Without that, we cannot live. To that situation now, this artificial intelligence is everywhere. It is nothing but it's a simulation of human intelligence processed by machines, especially computer systems. So this consists of 3 elements. One is the expert systems, second one is the natural language processing, and the third one is a speech recognition and machine vision. This also, it has some 4 types of events inside. One type is the reactive machines. One type of AI is reactive machines. For example, you can say Deep Blue can identify pieces on the chessboard and make predictions, like a chessboard playing type of things, reactive machines. Second one is the limited memory AI. This is having a past experience to inform future decisions. For example, it is like an automobile, cars. Now this technique is being widely used. So the road condition and everything will be programmed, and based on the past experience and the data's inputs, the vehicle can be without driver. We can drive the cars. Then next one is the theory of mind. This is a psychological term, and this type of AI techniques will be used and to understand the emotion of a people. So normally a computer system will not have emotion. The theory of mind techniques have this emotional type of things in the artificial intelligence. And also the final one is the self-awareness. This is also AI system have a sense of self, which gives the consciousness. So these are the basic types of artificial intelligence. And also some examples also I can quote. One is widely this artificial intelligence is used in the automation, industrial automation, it is used like robotic process automation, and so many automation processes being carried out with this type of artificial intelligence. Second one is the machine learning. Computers. These computers can act without a program. So that type of intelligent program is there. Second one is machine vision. Based on the cameras, that digital images being transferred, and we can see this technology is being used. Then robotics. As I told you, there is a very vast improvement in the area of robotics, and that is even many colleges in foreign countries with the PhDs, with the postgraduate, undergraduate, so many robotics programmers very recently emerged out from various countries. Then the next one is the self-driving cars. Self-driving cars also I already told you. So that is also one of the main area where the artificial intelligence is being widely used. So second thing is the Internet of Things, IoT. So this is mainly, this consists of a sensor or devices, and it will have a connectivity and a data processing unit and also a user interface. For example, the sensor will collect data from various sources, and it does have a data store. From the data store, it will give the information. And remote control units are there to give feedback to these sensors, and that will be stored in cloud memory, and it will be communicated to the devices. So that is also having different applications. So in the transport, the energy sectors, education, home, and all the other applications, this Internet of Things also being widely used. Another one application is smart civil engineering. Okay, now we might have maybe all are above 50 years old, I am saying. So in our young ages, the civil construction is having some type of what is a normal procedure. Okay, building construction means this way you have to do. We have a lot of literature and procedures, but now it is totally changed. So for example, for the smart technology in civil engineering, they're using smart materials. A lot of materials are being totally changed, and they have a building information modeling, BIM. They use 3D printing. Then they use virtual reality to understand the real structure, and they use drones and or UAV systems for total measurement areas. One example is, we can say, building information system. This is also almost similar to AutoCAD, computer-aided design, CAD, computer-aided design, but it's not the same. It does not just create a 3D model. It also creates numerous layers of metadata and renders them with a collaborative workflow. So the model evolves immediately as people contribute, stimulating the process and efficiency. It helps with the problem solving in a project design and planning stages by automating class detection and providing a complete picture of the project. So in the beginning of the project itself, by the building information modeling, now is a new technique. We are able to see the final product in front of us, so that any correction, we can visualize that, and the design parameters also can be very easily found out by way of detailed design, analysis, documentation, fabrication, construction, then operational maintenance, renovation, and concept. So many things are being included in that, including demolition. Suppose if this building has to be demolished, what is the procedure? Everything is built up in the BIM system. Second one is the smart materials. So whatever materials we have seen earlier, it is okay. Now many new materials have come into this field. For example, self-healing concrete is mixed with calcite precipitating bacteria. This bacteria germinate when water enters the cracks in decaying concrete, filling the emerging air gaps, and all is being closed with this calcite precipitating bacteria. Okay, where they are newly applying. Then kinetic paving is one of the technique that harvest energy from the footsteps of the pedestrians to generate electricity. So this is also a new technique. And 4D printed structures that can reshape or self-assemble over time under how different elements of the composition respond in different conditions. Okay, each and every conditions they will use the 4D printed structures, and they will do a lot of analysis. Then smoke eating buildings. Actually, in the buildings also nowadays, they coat with some photocatalytic titanium dioxide on the surface of the walls. That will react with the light to neutralize the pollutants in the air of some of the world's most conjugated cities. So wherever the cities are having more smoke or dust, these buildings will have a property and they will neutralize the pollutants. It's a new technique. And also we can see the 3D printing technology. So we are even the other side also, mechanical side also, we are using this technology to create some components with a 3D printing technique. And companies are now fabricating materials on site with a perfect replica of the factory settings. So by the BAM method, now they are going for 3D printing, and the location itself, the material will be made to the component, the structure will be fabricated in person in the site itself. So recently, more extensive use cases where architectural designs are uploaded directly to 3D printing softwares. So now most of the architects are using this 3D technique. So by this method, they can automate the construction process. Other one is the virtual reality. So so the recent technology, and we are all concerned with that. So with this VR technology emerged with the architect technology. So what they are doing by combining the BIM and VR wearable, developers can see the fully rendered visualization of their construction project. The total projects, they will go for the virtual reality, and they can understand the total project, how our project will look like in future by wearing some glasses and some sensors on technique, and having a complete grasp on the project before it begins itself. They can avoid significant changes and expensive change orders midway through. So that will give the complete picture of the project, what we are doing, and people can visualize it, and we can avoid some problems which is unexpected. And also recently we are using drone technology for the surveying purposes in the civil engineering. So it can very easily people has to if you want to take a very big layout or very big area, so to survey it, earlier we used to do 3 months 4 months work. Now with the help of these unmanned aerial vehicles, very easily with a precise camera, and very easily we can find out even the topographical maps, interactive 3D, then accurately the crew members can find out the aerial imaging. By the imaging we can find out the total area, even 500 acres, 1000 acres, such areas. The drones are very useful in surveying and to find out the topographical maps. So these are some of the advancement in the civil engineering also. Then coming to the alternative energy side also. Now everyone is fighting for bringing a new energy technology to the whole world. So everywhere now you can see, if you went to any foreign countries, everywhere left and right, the solar power units are available, and very big plants are being installed in various parts of the country. And wind energy is in our India also is there, but in many countries wherever the wind velocity is slightly more, they use that. Then hydroelectric power generation, nuclear, biomass energy, and geothermal energy. So now now recent trend is wherever possible, they are avoiding these fossil fuels and going for these alternative energy sources. One statistics I have seen on the US country, United States, what they are planning after 2050, in the year of 2050, they want to convert everything to the alternative energy source. They want to make 100% energy through this alternative energy, renewable energy sources. So they have a very good plan. Residential rooftop solar, nearly 8% of the energy they are going to extract from the rooftop, and 20% from the solar plant, 20% from the solar power systems, and consider solar plant is 1.3%. Then onshore wind projects 30%, offshore wind project 17.5%, like that. So 100% of the United States energy they are planning to take from the alternative sources. This is the type of interest the whole world is showing towards the alternate energies. So in India also, now we are also seeing very vast growth in our alternative energy source extraction, and even the solar powered motors are being supplied to the farmers left and right, everywhere. Whoever apply, they are getting with some 70% subsidy. That is why our country also is growing fast towards the better world. Then we can come to the smart materials. So many smart materials are also being now found out. Smart or intelligent materials are materials that have to respond to stimuli and environmental changes and to activate their functions according to these changes. The stimuli like temperature, the smart material has to behave. Stimuli like temperature, pressure, electric flow, magnetic flow, light, mechanical, etc. can originate internally or externally. This smart material has to act quickly. And also, the properties of smart materials are sensing material and devices, because sensor is the most important thing for all these smart techniques. So sensing materials and devices, actuation materials and devices, then control devices and techniques, self-detection and self-diagnostic materials, self-corrective and self-controlled, self-healing materials, shock absorbers and damage arrest materials. These are some of the types of smart materials for different applications. And some examples of these smart materials are piezoelectric materials, then electrostatic material, magnetostrictive material, rhenological material, thermoresponsive materials, electrochromic materials, smart gels, shape memory alloys. So these are some of the material which is used for different applications for the growing smart engineering field. So similarly, we have want to say more about the space exploration. One of the our India, so in many fields we are lagging behind many countries in technologies wise or any field, financially or anything. But in the space exploration area, India is almost like the fifth country in the whole world. So to that extent, under the leadership of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai and so many eminent scientists here, we could be able to achieve such wonders in the space exploration. People can ask, why space exploration? Such a poor country, India-like country, why space exploration? So we all are interested to know where from we have come. What will happen to us in future? Are we alone in the universe, or many people like us are staying in the universe? So to explore new frontiers and make new discoveries, to find an alternate Earth also. So now we are slowly polluting our country. Suppose even in Delhi and all, sometimes it is not going. Sometimes we are not able to stay there comfortably. We have to use oxygen. So such a situation, slowly, if you are not bothering about our country, slowly the situation will come everywhere. If such is the situation also, where we have to escape. So that escaping earth also we have to create and get readiness so that we can go in case of emergency. And space contains mysteries, lot of mysteries. This was being slowly shown by so many scientists. And India, as an Indian person, we also, many people tell many stories, but we also should understand what is really, whatever they are telling is right or wrong. In that aspect also, we need space exploration. So we are now going to Mars. We have sent our space probe to Mars, and we have made a space probe to the moon to study the minimum requirements of life. So whether is there a possibility of a human settling there in the moon or Mars, and also there may be a lot of minerals in the surfaces like platinum or gold or something is there. Other countries may be making use of that. So we also should know what is the real situation there, and we have to explore that surfaces also. Then planetary exploration in the universe, what are the planets available, and what is the status of that, whether it is livable or how it was formed, and so many informations we can get during the planetary exploration. Then we are mainly interested in searching Earth-like planets in the universe. That is also one of the reasons. Looking for signs of life. If suppose in Mars and all, when we go, immediately we see for any bacteria or the atmospheric air, atmospheric pressure. All these things we will immediately know. And is there any possibility of water on the surface of the moon or Mars? So that any living plant can live there, or we can colonize people. All these things we have to search. So that is also one of the reasons. So, so mainly we are seeing looking for the evidence of oxygen, looking for the liquid on the water, look for signs of biological activity, and analyze the reflected light from the planet to see if the planet has an atmosphere. So these are some of the exploration we carry out on the planets. So during 2009, a Kepler mission was launched. Specifically, the spacecraft is designed to observe Earth-sized planets. So in the universe, it will search for the Earth-sized planets. Almost like 3,000 possible new planets they could be able to identify. And about 10 of these new planets may be Earth-sized and habitable. So that is some clue we got from 2009 onwards. There is a possibility in okay. So there are more than 3,000 exploration they have carried out from various countries, and we are yet to find out Earth like our Earth like planet in the universe. And coming to the okay. So how we find out the liquid on the surface of the planets is liquid water can be found out using spectroscopy, and change in sediments deposits over a long period we are monitoring and we're able to find out the difference. So we have found out so far, it was found that there is evidence of water found in Moon, Mars, Europa, and Ganymede, Enceladus. So some of the 5 planets, we could be able to see some evidence of water. And also in the Mars Newton crater, warm season flows on a slope. Okay, these are some of the recent things. And also, if you want to travel to different planets, the fueling in ground itself will be very a huge task, and we have to take more and more quantity of propellants and to travel to the places. Even gases like helium and other things are very costly, and we have to store more helium in the flight. So actually in moon, we have found that plenty of helium gases available. So people can go there, refuel it in the moon, and we can take it to further planets. That is also one of the possible thing in the space exploration. Actually, these are some of the things which I wanted to tell you. Why we are curious about the space? Even the space technology consists of so many smart engineering in that area. Some of them I want to list down. Even rocketry itself is a very smart engineering field. To reach Mars or Moon, it is not a very easy task. So designing of rocket itself is a great challenge. And the artificial intelligence is one of the major advancement for built in with the rocketry. And also satellites. Satellites requirement also day by day increases, because all you know, by the satellites only we are getting everything, including one satellite we are intending not working properly. Even the ATM money also we cannot take. Such a situation, even day-to-day life we cannot take. And even in many houses now we are having this artificial intelligence type of thing. And even if a thief comes, we will get an announcement inside our house. So such a way, it is a great invention. And about space probes, space stations, space shuttles, remote sensoring devices, and radars, computers, fuel sources, landing modules, materials that can survive in different planets with the different heat and pressures, solar panels, and living quarters in the different areas, and biomedical equipment, air purification devices, telescopes, and many more technologies are being widely used in rocketry and space missions. So I have got a chance to work in Indian Space Research Organization from 1983. So when I joined there, we were using ASLV type of vehicles. Now we have grown to all ASLV and PSLV different versions, and GSLV Mark II rocket, Mark III rockets. And one of the major challenge in our space mission is the GSLV Mark III vehicle, which has a capability to send man to moon or man to different places. So that also we have succeeded with the cryogenic and the liquid technologies. So I have a chance to work in the field of quality control for various rocket engines. Especially I am having experimentation in the Vikas engines, which is a workhorse for GSLV and PSLV rockets. Nearly 150 more engines were assembled, and everything was successful in all the missions. And I had a chance to do a quality control on a PSLV second and fourth stages, and GSLV L40 stages. And now I am head of assembly integration division for L1 stage integration. This is a stage used for GSLV Mark II. It's a very big stage, a capacity L100 liquid stage, which is having 100-ton fuel and oxidizer capacity. So we could able to succeed. And this one thing about ISRO, I'm really proud to be an ISRO scientist, because all our colleagues are our seniors. Everybody is sacrificed their life and their family life for the success of all the missions. Even once the project date is given to us, many people, maybe in ISRO, they used to work in day and night mode, and so they will forget about their family and their family comforts. So I had also had a chance, even in Sriharikota, if you go before the launch, at least for a month, everyone will be totally eyeing their life. And once the success is being shown to us, everybody will be hugging and will be celebrating the event. So actually, each and every Indian should be proud of the ISRO and the space activities in India. So we are also second to none, but to the stage will come very soon now under the leadership of eminent scientists. So we can able to achieve more and more goals in future also. With these few words, I want to conclude. I once again thank all the senior people silently listen to my talk, even though I have not touched it very detail. So, so thank you all for the wonderful opportunity given to me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
It was really very good.
The session is now open to the audience.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Really, it was a very good program, sir. A very good talk by you. You covered all the emerging technologies, the AI, ML, DL, machine vision, autonomous cars, robotics, drone technologies, unmanned aerial vehicle and all. Really, you covered the smart materials, that is self-healing, shock absorbing materials, renewable energy, solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, biomass, nuclear and all. And look, new planets where there are potential available to know water potential and other facilities and all. Is a big way research is going on that you shared. And liquid identification and other change in sediments are all studied by rocket technology. Designing our rockets, satellite, GSLV, PSLV, and capability of sending our persons to moon and all. Really, it was a very good talk, sir. We enjoyed your talk so much. Really, you covered a gamut of all smart areas where we can we are already working and where we are about to go like that. Thank you so much, sir. Really, we enjoyed it. Now the session is open for questions. Anybody wants to ask any questions, you can ask to sir.
Good evening, Mr. Selvaraj. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Happy Engineers Day to you. Happy Engineers Day to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I have sent one question in the chat box. If you can see that, you can ask the speaker to react if he wants.
Sir, Pudiyavan sir, has asked, Mr. Mahadevan is an energy consultant. What he's asking, why not we work on smart engineering of factory rooftop mounted solar power plants, ensuring ease of installation and maintenance. In India, in the enthusiasm is in clearing large solar power farms, utilizing lakhs of acres of land, which will all get deserted over the years.
Yeah, sir. Actually, see, I'm very happy to see the question. It's a need for the other. Actually, we have to do that in a very fast. Even the governments are telling some schemes, but this is one of the most important thing. In ISRO, most of the ISRO centers, you can see rooftop mounted solar power plants are available in our ISRO campus. Actually, I am working in Mahendragiri. In almost all the buildings, we are extracting power through solar thing. And I happen to see in some of the countries also, in Dubai also, wherever you go, in the deserts also, they are taking more, and even they are trying to take power from oceans and sea bed also. They have the technology, and in India also surely, whatever you told, it will come within 1 or 2 years, and now also it is available, but we have to go further beyond that.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I asked this question particularly because I think in even BHEL Trichy, instead of exploring the possibility of rooftop mounted solar in their factory, I think they have got a 5 megawatt power plant utilizing about 30 acres of land. See, in Trichy district, land is very valuable. You know,
yes,
I think they got a 5 megawatt plant utilizing about 30 acres of land.
Not only 5 megawatts, sir, we have got one more 7.5 megawatts of 2 power plants up there. It's being supported by our ED in Bangalore. They only installed a commission. That's what.
But how many acres of land?
5 megawatt and 7.2 2 power plants we have.
How many acres of land have been used?
Yeah, this first one is around, I think there is Kevin can answer, Dr. Kevin can answer.
Sir, 5 megawatt, 25 acres, 7.5 megawatt to 40 acres approximately.
So 65 acres of land will become desert in Trichy. Because under the solar panel, nothing will grow. That's, I think, important area to be focused. That's what I used to feel.
For your information, kind information, we are having on plant cutting, that vegetation removal contract, because every time there are a lot of vegetation growing on. So it is not that we are making it as a desert. But anyway.
But under the panel, over the years, it will become sand, sir. It will become sand, actually. But on the contrary, let me also add just one more point. You see, in Rajasthan, you must have heard of this Rajasthan Canal. Originally, it was called as Indira Gandhi Canal. I think later on it became Rajiv Gandhi Canal. Even in desert, by bringing water through canals, they have been able to create cultivable lands of maybe about 6,000, 7,000 acres of land, or even more. I may be wrong in my figure. So what I'm trying to tell you, the purpose of sun is, primary purpose is to grow food, actually. The secondary purpose is the wasted sunlight should give us energy. So the waste to energy concept should be applied to solar also. Is the point I was trying to just mention. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, Mahadevan, sir, and Pujan, sir, there is one Mr. Hari. Engineer Hari has asked one question. What about the maintenance of hurdle and frequent cleaning of panel-related issues if it is erected in rooftop? He is asking one question.
Yeah, actually, sir, in our ISRO offices, normally on the flat roofs only we are with a frame. Over the frame only it is mounted. So people can very easily go there and do the maintenance. And sir is asking about the sloped roof only he may be telling, I think. Sloped roof, it will be difficult, but other flat roofs, it is very fast, very easy. Cleaning and maintenance is easy. We are doing it on campus right now.
We are planning to install about 1 megawatt in our campus at NIT Puducherry, Karaikal. And when we had discussions, they say that rooftop is easy for them to install and maintain rather than putting it on the ground. And they will be quoting less if we are giving them the rooftop, the flat rooftop, of course, for installing these solar panels.
Sir, actually in BHL also, if you see in Thirumayam, there are rooftop plants for 0.75 megawatt. So it has been done and it is in use also. See, actually in BHL, if you see on solar side, it is not that whatever is under the solar panel will not have any life or something. See, we are using floating solar plants. In Ramagundam, we have made the very highest capacity solar plant. It is equivalent to around 1,000 megawatt done by NTPC, owned by NTPC and supplied by BHEL. So it is not that under the solar panel nothing will happen, because the lakes also have been used for converting solar energy like this. But you are right that solar rooftop solar panels will be really effective, but we have to see the cost proposition and then we have to make a decision.
Yes, you are correct.
Harsha sir want to say something, sir. Unmute and talk, sir. Harsha sir, please unmute and talk. Yeah, Harsha sir is telling something.
Sir, Harsha sir, you please unmute your mic.
Please unmute, sir. Yeah, please talk, sir. Please.
No,
again muted, sir. You have to unmute. Yeah. Yeah, yes, sir. Please talk, sir.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Now we are able to hear, sir. Please.
See, the land is the most premium product. As Mahadevan has easily pointed out, there is no point in using land only for solar. It has to be double purpose, as they have demonstrated. When the rooftop, when you put it, already you are using the building. So it's a secondary use. Like that only, you have got to use only like this. In Gujarat, if you look at it, on over all the canals, they have put the rooftop, so that has got a double purpose. It stops the evaporation of water, and also the land is better utilized. See, everything else can be replaced. Land is a very limited quantity, and you should not bother about the immediate cost. And putting solar on the ground, and especially near Trichy, in about 30 acres of agricultural land, they have in Thurayur, they have put it. These are all suicidal. You should not be done at all. You should put it only on the rooftop and in the desert. And the best place is the moving vehicle, like railway coaches and buses, you can have solar energy, because whenever it is moving in the open sun, it can get it. In an industrial complex, even in BHL, I had suggested this, but somehow at that time I have retired, so my predecessors did not take it out. Whenever you have got a parking lots, put the parking lot should have only solar roof. You should not have any metal roof or asbestos roof, because once you have that, you are able to utilize the land in a much better way.
Sir,
thank you.
Sir, one thing. Here we are trying to put only solar panel for the cycle parking, and also when we had discussion, they say that rooftop panels will be cheaper than installing it and maintaining it on the land. So
Sir,
the companies prefer to have it only on rooftop. So it is better to have it in rooftops.
Shankar Narayan Swami, rooftop has got one advantage, because it is at a higher plane, the dust level, you see in our place, the dust level is very high. As you go up, the dust settling drastically reduced. See, if you have a water supply, pressure water supply and water jet, the maintaining a rooftop is very, very easy.
Yes,
in
sir.
Trichy, in KAP Vishwanathan's hospital, right in the center of the city, we have got a 39 kilowatt system there, where we have kept the pressure water jets, and with the pressure water jet, we are able to clean this thing. Maintenance only is cleaning is the only maintenance.
Yes.
What I find is the bird droppings are the biggest problem, because the bird droppings have to be periodically removed. Otherwise, they stay there for a long time. The dust and all, with the pressure water, it goes immediately.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Director NIT.
Just permit me to add one. Permit me to add one small point on the same subject.
Yes,
I was reading in the paper recently, government has cleared a huge project in Tuticorin, where they are going to put 5,000 megawatts, utilizing 25,000 acres of land. See, that's what disturbed me very much. That's why I asked this question. Thank you.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for Mahadevan, sir, Harsha, sir, Shankar Narayan, sir, for sharing your rich thoughts on this area. Also, our chairman also shared his experience in this solar thing. Thank you so much. Really, it was an interesting talk today. Thank you, Pudiyavan, sir. Wait for some more time. Some more agendas are there. Then after that, we will close up.
Okay,
now,
sir.
I call upon our chairman, B. Balasubramanian, sir. Our chairman, in charge of the local center, general manager in charge of our BHL, BHL Delhi, to announce the best engineer of the year 2022, sir. Over to Dr. Engineer Balasubramanian, sir.
Once again, good evening to all my members. See, today being a very special day, I am very happy to announce and declare the Best Engineer Award for 2022 by IEI TLC. See, actually, this recognition is given to the very eminent person who has done a lot of put in a lot of effort in his career for achieving this. See, in fact, we have received a lot of nominations. Our judges are finding it very difficult to grade in between, and finally a judgment has come, and it has been finalized. Best Engineer Award for 2022 has been finalized. It is none other than our own member, Dr. K. Shankar Narayan Swami, FIE, currently Director NIT Puducherry. Best wishes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for selecting me.
Congrats, sir. Congrats, sir. Wish you all the best, sir. It's all you are deserved for that, sir. We know you for a long time, more than 3 decades. We move with you. Yeah, the services what you rendered actually today is a culmination from we are able to. We are hard.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sangarana Swami, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Harpaswamy.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, I would like also like to add few accolades about our Dr. K. Shankar Narayan Swami, who is the best engineer of 2022. Sir, Dr. K. Shankar Narayan Swami is currently the director of NIT Puducherry. He earned his BE degree in mechanical engineering from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, which was under University of Madras in the year 1981. He obtained his M.Tech degree and PhD from IIT Madras in the year 1983 and 89 respectively. He has more than 31 years of teaching experience, including postgraduate teaching and research. He entered teaching profession as a lecturer at the prestigious REC Trichy, now called as NIT Trichy, in the year 1989 and served as a professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering from May 2000 to March 2018. He has headed the Department of Mechanical Engineering from 2000 to 2004 and from 2008 to 2010. He has authored more than 85 publications in the international journals, 30 research publications in the international conference of high repute, and has obtained 2 patents in the area of natural fiber composites. He actively involves in the design analysis of pressure vessels, vibration analysis, industrial safety, workplace ergonomics, and natural fiber composites. He also has vast experience in power plants and has successfully completed 8 major R&D projects funded by BHL Trichy, NLC Neyveli, MHRD, and DST. He has also guided and produced more than 18 PhD scholars and exhibited his administrative skills through his involvement in the planning, development, and management of NIT Trichy. By being the member Board of Governor of NITT from 2013 to 2015, he was also a Senate member since 2004, Dean Planning and Development from 2010 and 2011, and Dean Students Welfare 2011 to 2013. He is a member of the Board of Studies of Mechanical Sciences for Anna University from 2011 to present, and also Board of Studies member for several institutions across Tamil Nadu, including his own parent college of PSG Technology and Amrita University, Coimbatore. At NIT Puducherry, Dr. Sankaranarayan Swamy is establishing a state-of-the-art institution with an outlay of around 615 crores by creating an integrated in laboratories, classrooms, and faculty rooms for all departments under one roof with a total area of around 35,000 square meters. He has inculcated good teaching and learning techniques among the young faculty of the department by encouraging them to attend classes handled by him and through interactions and technical discussions with them. He has initiated IEI Students Chapter and a Project Expo at NIT Puducherry. Under his able guidance, World Standards Day and Amber Technical Symposium were conducted at NIT Puducherry in collaboration with IEI. For the benefit of engineers, technocrats, researchers, scientists, and the society, he has conducted several workshops and seminars over the decades, like workshops on occupational health and safety management, 2-week special program on advanced safety engineering for DRDO scientists, training on industrial safety, lecture session on composite materials and nano composites, workshop on composite materials, symposium on joining of materials, and prepared an off-site emergency plan for Karur district of Tamil Nadu. For his outstanding contribution in engineering research, academic activities, engineering design and development, administration of engineering departments and institutions, collaborations with industrial projects, and a contribution towards engineering literature, the Institution of Engineers India, Tiruchirappalli Local Center, is proud to honor Dr. K. Sankaranarayan Swamy, FIE, the Director NIT Puducherry, with the Best Engineer Award 2022 as a part of the 55th Engineers Day celebrations of Tiruchirappalli Local Center. I am very happy and glad to announce this to all members. Sir, wish you all the best, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Selvaraj,
unmute yourself, please. Selvaraj, unmute.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Balasaman, sir, our chairman, for announcing the results, as also telling the achievements of our best engineer. Now I call upon Engineer Sankaran, our past chairman, that is the past executive director of our BHL, to felicitate our Sankaran, sir. Also hand over the citation to him, sir. Please, sir. Over to Engineer Sankaran, sir. Sankaran, sir.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
you are kindly felicitate, sir. Felicitate Sankaran, sir, and hand over the felicitation. You are the person who is going to hand over the felicitation to him in virtual. Then physically we'll hand over later.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good evening to one and all. Greetings to all my fellow engineers on the occasion of Engineers Day that is being celebrated today. At the outset, I would like to extend my congratulations to Dr. K. Narayanaswamy on receiving the Best Engineer Award of IEI TLC today. He is a person who has put in very many years of experience in the teaching line, in the academics, as well as in the research area for more than 30 decades. In addition to his technical capability in the teaching as well as research, he has also exhibited quite a good amount of administrative and managerial capability that has fetched him the coveted post of director at NIT Puducherry. It's a new institute that is coming up at Puducherry, and he is the first director to head the new institute. Everyone knows how much difficult it is to head an institute that is coming up at grassroots level. It is very, very tough job to organize very many things with very little facility as well as funds available on hand. So it is his managerial and administrative skill that he is able to manage this new institute in a very good manner, and definitely in the coming years it will be one of the best NITs that will be available in our country. I wish him many more laurels in the coming years also. The citation about him has been read out by Chairman IEI TLC, wherein he has brought out all his accomplishments and achievements in a very good manner. So I don't want to read out the citation once again. I deem the citation has been handed over on virtual mode to Dr. K. Sankaranarayanaswamy, Director, NIT Puducherry. Thanks to one and all.
Thank you, Sankaran sir, for a nice felicitation and also handing over the memento to the today's best engineer. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sparing your valuable time with us. Thank you so much, sir. Now we are actually our Sankaran sir has contributed a lot. When I was in Trichy, I am a student of him. I am proud to say, he has taught me welding technology at NIT Trichy when I was doing my UG course. Really, thank you, sir. We are honored, sir, by giving you award. Our IEI Trichy Local Center is honored by giving an award to a director of NIT. That too, that as our Sankaran sir told, is coming in NIT, and so there, what is the difficulties and you encountered establishing the new NIT. So all the efforts what you made. This is what we are from reciprocating from IEI Trichy Local Center to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Wish you all the best, sir, to get more laurels in future, sir. Also, wish you all the best, sir. Moving on to the next agenda. Our engineers actually who make the engineer world all the time and every time. We are the one who can create anything with our brains and creativity, because we are engineers and we make this world, yesterday's world. We made the yesterday's world. We are making today's world, and we are going to make tomorrow's world. And we are creating every masterpiece to make it before implementation. This is about our, every nation is not complete without any contribution by the engineers. That is, but highly neglected in our country. Our country, we have completed 70 years, and we see the developments in all the technology. Whether it is, we have to thank our Abdul Kalam for bringing our missile technology, our rocket technology, anything. Pudiyavan sir has started a lot, and Abdul Kalam sir contributed a lot in two areas. One is satellite, as well as missiles, both. And not only that, recently 40,000 tons our sea, flight carrier one vessel has been made by our Cochin shipyard. These are all achievements. Not only that, we are also already superpower in our software, and many areas we are all self-sufficiency in our food production, and we are exporting many food to our other countries. These are all the things under our Indians are the CEOs of many companies. This is all the best, our engineers are, performing everywhere throughout the globe. Many of the, whether it is a big, many oscillator metal, one of our Indian, he has made a biggest steel factory in the world. This was like that we can tell so many people, and our Adani has become a richest Indian, third Indian in the world. Like that, we can Reliance, Ambani, not only that, Tatas. So many people have made our country to reach, and not only that, big way the technology breakthrough is going on everywhere, and our people, more startup in India is going on the big way. So with this, our India is marching towards superpower, as Abdul Kalam sir dreamt, and we are going to reach $5 trillion, and there's a plan to go reach $30 billion. This is what talks are going on everywhere, and the global, all the countries started respecting our India in our R&D, our strength, whatever we develop is being observed with all over India, all over the world. Now moving on to the next, the next agenda, I call upon our Honorary Secretary, Dr. Kevin R. Kumar, to announce the next week's program. Over to Dr. Kevin R. Kumar, sir.
Sir, good evening. Before that, I request our best engineer awardee, Dr. A. Sankaranarayan Swamy sir.
Sorry, sir. I should have told acceptance speech. It's my mistake. Sorry. Now I call upon our best engineer, our engineer, Dr. Narayan Swamy sir, Sankaranarayan Swamy sir, to give the acceptance speech, sir. Sorry, sir. Very extremely sorry.
Yeah,
I missed it.
Good
We are
evening
very eager to hear your talk, sir. Yeah.
A warm good evening to all my fellow engineers. I wish you all a happy Engineers Day. It is a great pleasure to receive this award from Institution of Engineers Trichy Local Center, with which I have been associated for about 20 years. And it has actually opened up my vision about the world as a whole. And I should be very, very thankful to the office bearers of Institution of Engineers Trichy Local Center over the years, starting from 2000 onwards. In fact, I joined IEI Trichy Local Center straight as a fellow member. Instead of joining MI and becoming FI, straight away joined as a FI itself. For that, the credit should go to Dr. Palanisamy, our veteran Institution of Engineers Secretary, has been serving as Secretary for so many years at Institute of Engineers Trichy Local Center. And to reach this position, there are so many people who helped me a lot at this juncture. It is my duty to recall at least a few of them. The first and foremost is Professor C.R. Kandaswamy, who taught how to apply the engineering concepts to the real products. And Dr. Sudhagar and Dr. K.P. Mohammed of mechanical engineering professors, the interaction with them has always been really good for me. And every discussion will open up a new avenue for my research to continue. And when it comes to the elderly senior persons from DHEL, I fondly recollect the discussions I had quite a few times with Dr. Harsha about different issues, and his depth of knowledge is always amazed me. And also Dr. Engineer Krishnan, from whom I bought my first car, the Ambassador car, and his interaction with him also widened my horizons. And also, I had a lot of interaction with engineers at WRI, Dr. Raj Shekharan, Dr. Bhuvana Shekharan, Dr. Ashok Kumar, and all those stalwarts at WRI with whom I happened to work for 3 or 4 sojourns, which really gave me, without my knowledge, I gained some administrative or capabilities through them. And about the research, if I talk about the real person who is responsible for doing this, so much of research is Dr. Karnagar Reddy and Sundar Rajan and Radhakrishnan. Through them, we did 3 or 4 projects, research-based consultancy projects for BHEL, which really helped us to grow as real engineers. And also, Engineer Bhaskaran, Dr. Muthukumar, and Dr. Gopanna, the safety engineering department people, all the other people who have been taking classes for our safety engineering students, as well as, in fact, Dr. Muthukumar and Dr. Gopanna got their PhD under my guidance. And I'm very happy to share, have an interaction with them. I'm really humbled to receive this honor from Institute of Engineers TLC for this year. And no, I could manage here with all these facilities because when I came here, there's no facility over here, and fortunately enough funds were available. So we have been building really state-of-the-art infrastructure at NIT Puducherry. And when as a new trend, when the departments are separate, laboratories are separate, classrooms are separate, and administration is separate. Here, what we have done is, we brought everyone together, all the 5 departments as together as a pentagon is coming up, which is going to be the state-of-the-art building for the entire Puducherry Union Territory. Around 30,000 square meters of the total area of plinth area of that building, which is coming up over here, which it's going to house all the 5 departments, engineering departments, along with the faculty rooms and seminar halls, and all those facilities will be there together, and the students are also will be there in the same place. And because we didn't, I do not want the students to stay only in the classrooms and not to bother faculty. There should be a continuous interaction between the faculty and the students. That's what made me to bring up this. And I'm really, really very, very happy to receive this honor, and I'm really humbled to receive it. And I thank all the people, those who had faith in me, thought that I'm worthwhile to receive this degree on this, in this award on this Mochagundam's Vishwesvarayya's birthday, that is the Engineer's Day. And I will let me conclude by saying a few important statements of Mochagundam Shri Vishwesvarayya. Science is about knowing, but engineering is about doing. Scientists dream about doing great things, whereas engineers do them. To give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money. That's what our teaching profession is. Thank you very much. Thank you all of you for having faith in me and giving me this honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for an excellent acceptance speech. Really, we enjoyed your over the years what you contributed, you brought in your thing. Really, it was a wonderful acceptance speech. Thank you so much, sir. And we will all plan to visit your NIT Puducherry, sir. We will come as a industrial visit, sir. We want to see
you are all welcome, sir.
There, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Swami sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir.
We will move on to the next agenda. Yes, sir. We will move on to the next agenda, sir. I call upon our Honorary Secretary, Dr. Kevin R. Kumar, to announce the next week's lecture program. Over to the engineer, Dr. Kevin R. Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I thank our today's speaker for providing this wonderful lecture, and I also congratulate and felicitate our best engineer awardee, and also we are very much privileged to be part of this IEI, as told by everyone. So before this agenda, we have one more announcement to make, that as a part of this Engineers Day celebration, 55th Engineers Day celebration, K. Ramakrishna College of Engineering Autonomous Institute, which is located in Tiruchirappalli, in association with the Institution of Engineers India, Tiruchirappalli Local Center, has conducted a quiz program among their students, and there was a very good number of participants, and few were selected. Mr. Abhishek, Mr. Jagan, Mr. Naveen Prasad, Mr. Prakash, Sasidharan, Kannan, Mohammed Kadir, Ponnuchami, Praveen, Abhinesh, Bimal, Javed Hussain, Linganathan, Mani Bharat, Tamil Arasu, and the toppers of this quiz competition are Miss Aarti, Miss Sarika, and Miss Tamima Tasita. So I congratulate all the students who have participated in this quiz program and as a part of the celebration of Engineers Day, 55th Engineers Day. Thank you to them. And next week, we have organized a lecture program on Tuesday, coming Tuesday. And the lecture will be on Tirukkural in engineering. Sorry, engineering in Tirukkural. Sorry. And the speakers are Dr. P.S. Kumar and Dr. S. Ashokan from Chennai. They are consultants in Prithvi Growcare. So I request all the members to be present, and I also request you to inform your colleagues and friends to attend this lecture program. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Kevin Kumar, for announcing the results of Best Engineer Students Competition, as well as announcing next week's program. The next week's program is an interesting program that covered all the 133 Kurals in detail. They have done a lot of extensive research on that. And with Dr. P.S. Kumar is a consultant, Pradeep Krokar, and he is having ETA consultant company also there. And he is going to talk in English about Tirukkural. Whereas doctor is a real doctor, that is Dr. Ashokan, is going to talk in Tamil. He is well versed in Tamil. So I request all of you to join with that. It will be an interesting program. I happen to hear more than 10 to 15 programs of them. Then only I invited them to share their thoughts with us, particularly in engineering. So they will select the Tirukkurals from engineering. For example, Pilibai Sagadum Achirum Appandam Sala Migithu Pain is a design concept of what Tiruvallur talked about more than 2000 years, 40 years, 60 years back. And they collect all the engineering related Tirukkurals and they are going to deliver for about an hour. I request all of you to join for that. Now I move on to the next agenda. I call upon Dr. P.R. Venkateswaran, MIE Joint Secretary of IEI Tichinapalli Local Center, to propose vote of thanks. Over to Dr. P.R. Venkateswaran, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Yes,
I hope I am audible.
Yeah, you are audible, sir. You are audible.
Thank you, sir. So respected learned ladies and gentlemen, and specifically to the engineers among the community, it's a very happy Engineers Day. I deem it as a privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for this 55th Engineers Day celebration that is organized by the Tiruchirappalli Local Center of the Institution of Engineers. IEI Tiruchirappalli Local Center has been active in technical expertise deliberations among both the academic and industrial community, and this is made possible by the very dynamic leadership of our chairman, Engineer B. Balasubramanian, and the set of enthusiastic people who are being the part of the working committee for this IEI Tiruchirappalli Center. I would like to thank all of them for being dynamic in organizing different aspects of engineering and technological topics and striving to deliver it at regular intervals. It is because of you people that the benefit has been passed on to the engineering community. Today, we have the honor of having Mr. V.T. Pudiyavan, who has been the part of India's, I would like to call it as the biggest engineering marvel, the SRO, and to share his thoughts on what is going to be the future as smart materials or smart engineering, as we can call it, for a better world. He has come to us with his wealth of experience and also shared his knowledge amongst us. Thank you very much, sir, for being part of this occasion. and accepting our invitation to deliver the lecture. And today we have the privilege of having one of our most senior members being facilitated with a very rightful recognition of the Best Engineer Award for this year. I would like to say that it should have been awarded to him for multiple years, but being what we can say, a recognition, and I would like to only say that it has gone to one of the most deserving persons in the academic community. Congratulations, sir, Mr. Shankar Narayan Swami, sir, for being awarded the Best Engineer Award for this year from Tiruchirappalli Local Center of IEI. I would also like to thank all our participating members who have made this program a grand success. In particular, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the current chairman, Engineer B. Balasubramanian, and also the past chairman, Engineer J. Shankaran, for this occasion. I would like to thank all the members of the organizing committee, including a very well compiled efforts by Mr. Engineer Shelvaraj. And I would like to, not the least, but the participating members of the community who has been patronizing our institution of engineers continuously for all our programs. So it's been a privilege to be part of this particular community in spreading the awareness of both engineering and technology. I would like to thank all of you for our for your contribution, and let us resolve to take our engineering spirits forward to make this nation and society and our institutions proud. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. P. An excellent vote of thanks covering all the people and also importance of today's 55th Engineers Day. So, with the permission of chairman, with the permission of chief guest, with the permission of our director NIT, with the permission of our secretary, shall we close the program, sir? With the call of the day. Good night, everyone. See you.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Swami sir, congrats. I'm Joby.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. How are you?
Sir, fine, sir. I got from the IAW Trichy chapter this link.
Very good, very good.
Okay, congrats once again. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kavin. Dr. Kavin.
Sir, welcome, sir. Welcome. Hearty congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The scroll has written very well. Has been written very well.
The committee. There is a selection committee who has made this comprehensive report. So
yes.
We are thankful to the committee, with the senior members and past chairmen of IEI.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Right, sir. I leave the meeting, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.